Welcome once again to Laredo College Student Stories. We're going to talk to Elizabeth Martinez today and find out what her story here is at Laredo College. Elizabeth, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Good, thank you. Yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you for asking. I see that you're wearing a BASORGL shirt, so you are in the Laredo College BASORGL program, and we'll get into that in just a little bit. How long have you been here at Laredo College?
I was a student back then in 2003, and I graduated with my associates in 2007. I had to step out from college, and then I decided to come back when the BASORGL program was introduced to me by a friend of my coworker. So I still needed some core classes in able to be able to apply for the BASORGL. And I returned to college after 15 years.
Wow.
So it was a good time for me to come back. So everything worked perfectly for me to start the BASORGL program.
So you got your associate's degree back in 2007, you said?
Yes.
And then you left college for some time. At that time, did you think, I'm good with an associate's, or did you have to get out of college?
I had to get out from college, yeah.
So you were thinking of going further as far as
Yes.
your academic career.
Yes.
But you got the associates here at Laredo College.
Yes.
So you were already on the way. That's a pretty big gap from 2007 till now.
Yeah.
How did you adjust to coming to college 15 years later?
It was a lot of work.
Yeah.
And through the pandemic, there was a program under the adult education. I was able to get my payroll and bookkeeping certificate. So that's what got me started to come back to college. I couldn't come back because I'm a single parent. So with my kids and work schedule and soccer practices and games, I was not able to commit to come back to college. So once again, this BASORGL program came to me, and it has changed my life so far in a lot of good ways.
How did you find out about the BASORGL program?
I found out by a coworker. She graduated in past December. She was part of the cohort 5, Maggie. So she invited me to come to be part of the cohort 5. But like I said, it was not the right time for me to come back to college. Then I had to come back and ask for my classes, and that's when I committed to being BASORGL, and I'm part of the cohort 7, which I will be graduating hopefully in December of 2026.
Wow.
2025.
Oh, so you're graduating this December, God willing. Okay. Well, you wanted to stay another year? Go ahead. Elizabeth, feel free. Find something else to take care of. That's a beautiful story, and it's a story that helps us as we promote Laredo College. It helps us to remind everyone that sometimes life gets in the way.
Yes.
And that's normal. And so the beauty of Laredo College is you can always come back, and I'm glad that you did. And you're finding yourself that it was a good decision. Were you already in the workforce? You mentioned a coworker. So what were you doing?
Yes, I worked for the school district. I was a library clerk for 5 years, which I love my position. Then there were some changes that I need to move, and the opportunity came along. So I am not part of that bookkeeping department, and that same school, which I'm glad to stay there.
Yeah.
So it's a new challenge for me because it's a new position. Yes, I mean, I was exposed to the accounting area, but not to that school bookkeeping because it's different from the outside workforce.
I didn't realize that schools actually needed to have a bookkeeper.
Yes, we do.
I mean, that's dumb of me not to know. I never really thought about it. And so when you took the courses here, the bookkeeping and payroll, was it something you took just because you wanted to try, or you felt you were working somewhere already and you knew that this might help? Well, why did you take those classes?
Back then, when I started for my associates, I was for business administration. But then I had to change my career, and I graduated with a associate's in import and export,
Okay.
which is now logistics.
Mhm.
So it was always in my head, the numbers. So because of the adult education, they offered that, and I was like, so I can do it. And the professor, no, that's not doctor, I'm sorry, it's Mr. Eduardo Salinas.
Okay.
He kind of put the little bug in myself. He was a good teacher, so he made it easy for me to understand the class. So that's when I decided to, if I can do it, I can. I mean, I'm capable of doing it. It's just that time is not working for me at this time.
So taking the adult education courses helped you to realize that taking classes was something you could do.
Yeah.
Was there any doubt in your mind that you could take classes? How long had you been away when you did the adult education?
How I'm sorry?
When did you take the adult education? What year?
It was in the spring of 2022.
Oh, okay. So you had already been away since 2007. And so when you signed up, was there a doubt? Did you doubt? Can I still do this? Can I do this?
Yeah.
What were your thoughts going in?
The lockdown system, the technology, but because when I was in college, it was mainly books, big books.
Yeah.
So I was with a floppy disk. There's no USB drives. There was no this technology that we have right now.
Yeah.
So I was kind of, what did I get into myself?
Yeah.
But I was able to do it because it was mainly people of my own age that we came along and we're like, we can do this, and we did it.
Yeah. For anybody who doesn't know what a floppy disk is, I don't know how to explain it. Did you use the small ones? What were those called? Or the floppy disks were the bigger ones, right?
The floppy,
What were the smaller
that's
ones
word
called?
ones.
Yeah. They're okay. So this is where you store data. Well, what we used to store data back in the day, before there were thumb drives and all sorts of other drives, and so really that's a huge difference.
Yeah.
From when you were exposed to that to coming in 2022. Did it surprise you? Did you realize that there was no longer floppy disks and things like that? I'm
Yeah.
sure you did,
Yeah. And especially with the testing online, it was something that I have never done before. That there's supposed to be no sound at all. So from going from paper to technology to a computer, it's totally different because you're just looking at the time. Time is kicking, and on paper it's different because you can feel the paper, you can feel the pencil. With the computer, you don't feel the same.
That's interesting. I've never really heard that. I mean that's interesting. It's an interesting perspective. The actual having the paper in front of you and the pencil, it makes a difference.
Yeah.
I hadn't really thought about that. Were you always a fan of math and numbers?
Yes. Yeah.
How far back did you can remember?
I'm an ESL learner. Spanish is my first language. English is my second language. So when I came here, I was not doing good at math. I was getting 50s, 40s, 60s. But once I got into English, I perfected, not perfected, but I was more knowledgeable in the English. My grades started going up. So that's when I learned that math and language arts, they go together.
That's fascinating. And I was just about to ask you to expand on that. So you're saying that not understanding or not knowing the English language was an impediment to learning math? How is that? What's the correlation?
The wording.
Okay.
The word problems, the terms, and I see it now with the students. Yes, I also used to be a teacher aide. And most of the ESL students that we have right now, they're good at math, but their English is not so good. So when they do the standardized test, they're not so good at the start one. I mean, on the English one, they on the math, they have good numbers. So that's where I realized that it makes sense. Like if your English is not there, you're not gonna achieve anything in math. I mean, you will, but you're gonna struggle.
It's gonna be harder.
Yes.
That's very interesting. Elizabeth, did you go to school here in Laredo before?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you
I'm part of the
LASD
LASD district.
Okay. And so where'd you go to high school?
Martin.
Oh.
I'm a tiger.
So you're familiar with the educational system here on this side. And I ask that because we do have students that were in Mexico prior to coming to Laredo. But at what point, so what were your math skills back then when you were in elementary, middle, and high school?
I think that in Mexico we're more advanced in the math because, like I said, I did struggle with my math.
But even during those younger years?
No.
No.
I don't think so. No.
Only when it got more complicated.
With the
Maybe?
English. Yes.
Okay. When you were taking the adult education courses for the first time in 15 years, was there at any point did you just think, nah, I can't do this, I'm gonna drop out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a time.
What kept you going?
I wanted to improve myself. I wanted to. I think that sometimes I'm scared of the challenges, but if that how can I say the word?
Say it in Spanish if you want, if it helps you.
El miedo de fracasar, de que alguien diga no pudiste. So, a veces digo, me pongo a mí misma el propósito. Digo, yo sí puedo. So, I have a friend of mine, my bestie at work, dice, no me va a ganar. So, that has helped me a lot.
Okay, so it was a little bit of a challenge?
Yes, it was.
So there was a fear of failure, but because you were afraid what people were going to say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my things that doesn't let me move on sometimes, yeah.
And this coworker or friend helped you to get over that?
Yeah.
By challenging you?
Yes.
I understand, right?
Yeah.
What's fracasar, by the way?
To fail.
Oh, see, I just learned something new.
To fail.
Wow, that's very interesting, Elizabeth. I'm glad that you overcame that and that now you're part of the BASORGL program. What are your thoughts on the program so far? I mean, you already kind of said that you just really enjoy it, but what are your overall thoughts of the BASORGL?
The program has helped me a lot. I've been gaining a lot of new friends. New experiences. I get to do a community service. I do volunteer a lot. Socializing with friends, getting their work experiences, type of leaderships, things that I never really see at work, but I don't pay attention to them. But when I got into the BASORGL program, everything's coming together. So the BASORGL program has given me an opportunity to kind of decide to move into my new position, actually.
I get the sense that, and this is based on what I know from the students I've talked to and from those that are in charge of the BASORGL program, I get the sense it's like a family sometimes. Does it feel that way?
Yeah. You build that relationship with your friends, and you ask them, hey, how do you do this assignment? We help each other a lot with the assignments. We guide ourselves because, I mean, we don't have the 8 hours of, let's say, of classes. We only have from 8 to 10, or sometimes you sleep at 1 or 2 in the morning, finishing on assignments, and then get up at work at 6 in the morning. So it is kind of challenging, but I've gained a lot of new friends.
Wow. What about the professors and those who teach in the BASORGL program? What are your thoughts on them?
I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them.
You didn't really say a lot, but your face kind of said everything. So that's pretty cool. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not familiar with how much of it is actually coursework and how much of it is out in the field or like community service. So, but you do have professors, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we do. We do. We have, I'm gonna mention a few.
Sure.
We have Dr. Carranza, Mr. Carranza, Dr. Guerrero, Ms. El Toro, Ms. Barra, Ms. Patty, Ms. Molly, and Ms. Ramos.
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
still with us. But everyone that it's in the program, they're always reachable. They help you a lot. They guide you with your classes. If you're missing any, they're always on top of you. So they're always, if you're missing an assignment, they're gonna give you a call, because what they don't want is that you don't miss
Yeah.
an assignment or a deadline.
So not only your fellow cohort members, but or students, the professors actually are concerned for your well-being and make sure that you stay on track.
Yes, they are. They're always checking on us. How is it everything doing? If you're okay. So with that, I cannot have any complaints with them at all.
Just going back to when you were in high school or when you were at school, were you thinking about college at that time? I mean, was that always on your mind?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I'm the third child, and I believe I'm one of the ones that only got an associate's, but which is something.
Sure.
I mean, everything, any, even if it's an associate's, if it's a bachelor's, whatever certificate you get, it doesn't matter as long as you are hunger to improve yourself.
Yeah. And that's what helped you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did.
You wanted to improve yourself.
Yeah.
So God willing, you'll graduate in December, and then what? What do you want to do with the bachelor's?
Okay, right
I mean, you
now.
have a job already.
Yes. I want to stay there before I move on. I want to get more experience before I commit to another position. In the future, I might go somewhere else, maybe. But right now, I need to stay there for getting more experience.
How's that going to feel once you can say you have your bachelor's degree?
Awesome. It's gonna be my pride, my child.
Yeah. And in reality, you're going to stay in your current position at your job. So it's not like you're going to use it right away to do something different.
No.
So, but you're going to have that bachelor's now, and then when you choose to try to move on to something else, then that's going to help you.
Yes,
So-
it will help me.
Mhm. I know you're always really busy with the BASORGL program and with work. What do you do when you're not busy with work or school?
Right now, I'm a retired soccer mom.
Are you ever really retired?
Yes,
Yeah? Okay.
my kid just benched me, so I'm just hoping for my last one to go back to soccer. Because if not, last year was my last year to be a soccer mom, and I really enjoy it because, I mean, watching my kids playing, it's all I can ask. I mean, I'm there to cheer them up. I'm there. I was even taking my classes, my payroll and QuickBooks, and I was there in the soccer games doing my classes because I didn't want to miss their games. So that tells everything that I'm a real soccer mom.
Now, do you ever have time for yourself though?
No.
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 All right.
It was only my kids.
So usually I'll ask, like, do you watch movies or things like that? But that's really not.
There's no time right now.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, then we'll skip that whole section of questions because it's something I usually like to ask.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, congratulations.
Thank you.
On where you've come and how you fought through the adversity and I'm so happy that you're going to finally get that degree that you started on 20. What year did you start? 2020?
2003.
2003.
Yes.
So now you're at 22 years later?
Yes.
Wow, what an accomplishment.
Thank you.
How exciting. Congratulations.
Thanks.
And good luck to you. Anything else you want to mention that I didn't ask?
No, I just want to thank the Laredo Community College, back then, now the Laredo College, for giving me this opportunity to be part of this institution. And I mean, thank you for everything, and I'm just so thankful.
Can't really add much more to that. Elizabeth, thank you very much, and
Oh,
congratulations.
thank
It's been a pleasure
you.
meeting and talking to you.
Likewise. I hope I did great.
You did wonderful, don't worry.